Welcome to the Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org.
I'm David Rustio, and today I'm speaking with Louis Masso-Rivetti. Welcome to the show, Louis.
Thank you very much, David.
It's nice to have you here. So tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I live in Greenville. I'm married to Monica Masso-Rivetti, and I have two kids, Chella and Tony. My daughter Chella is working on her doctorate at Columbia University and loves living in New York City.
Okay.
My son Tony's a senior at the University of Notre Dame. He's majoring in math.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's left me way behind in the math field. I don't understand most of what he's doing anymore.
Right.
But he understands it and he enjoys it.
Well, that's cool.
So I've enjoyed being in Greenville, and I've been working for the Darke County Board now for about 25 years.
That's a long time.
It is a long time, yes. We're starting to look toward retirement, maybe in about 3 years or so.
Okay.
So,
You're not going to make it to 30 years?
I don't think I'll make it that far.
Okay. So what do you do here?
I am the Medicaid Services Manager.
Well, that sounds boring.
I know. What it basically means is I do a lot of math. It's a lot of the financial side of the services that people get from the county board, especially waiver services. So what I do, everybody has a budget.
Okay.
Their budget's based on their need.
We're talking about the individuals served.
The individuals who receive services from the county board and have a Medicaid services waiver, each have a budget based upon how much assistance they need and what they need help to do. And I make sure that the payment is authorized for those services, that if we can, we fit it within their budget.
Okay.
If we need more than fits in the budget, there are ways to request additional funding a lot of times.
Okay. So your son, great with math.
Right.
And you have to do math.
Yes.
job.
There might be a trend there. And actually, my wife was a math major, and so it runs in the family, I guess. Yeah.
I guess I'm lost with math. I have a computer.
No, I enjoy doing the math. Okay. I was a service and support administrator for about 20 years.
Okay.
So I was in the field doing a lot of the case management work, and I got to know a lot of the individuals that we provide services for. Then this position was created about 4.5 years ago, and I just felt like it was something I would be good at, and I was ready for a different challenge. Okay. So.
And these are the budgets for individuals being served. So what do these services pay for?
It really varies quite a bit from individual to individual. Some folks need a caregiver, someone to help support them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Sure.
Some individuals only need someone to drop in for an hour or two every once in a while to help them with their grocery shopping.
Okay.
Or balance their checkbook, and then there's everything in between those two extremes. Other folks have someone coach them at work, so a job coach at their job. Sometimes they're at a site like PCS or Your Happy Place or ArtSense, and their waiver pays for the services they get there. Okay. It could pay for transportation.
Okay.
Whether it's to a site or transportation to get groceries or transportation to get to their doctor appointment or what have you. So.
Okay, so if they have a waiver and they've got a pot of money that can be spent, what typically happens? Are they using, are we just trying to get up to that amount of money, or do the budgets come in lower, or what the needs come in lower? How does it typically play out?
Right. There's actually a wide range. We have folks who have a budget at, let's say, $50,000, but they're only using $14,000 of it annually.
Okay.
Then we have other folks maybe they have that budget of 50,000, but they actually really need 60,000.
Sure.
And we can request from the department approval to go above the budget. So usually that works out okay.
Sure.
If there's, we review the requests for additional funding here at the county board, and we like to say yes most of the time. But
when you can.
Yeah. There are restrictions and rules and things we have to follow and make sure that there's actually a documented need.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Sure. So people that are listening, typically, a lot of folks that, not typically, a lot of folks that listen to this podcast are direct support professionals, DSPs.
Yes.
So the funding that you're talking about, how does it impact the DSPs?
Well, a lot of times the funding for an independent provider, the funding is their salary.
Okay.
It's pretty straightforward. They bill for the services they provide, and they get paid based off the budget that we establish here at the county board for that. The agent, if they're working for an agency, then the agency bills, for the hours they put in, and then they get paid based on that. But again, it comes from the same idea that the money that we have authorized, the money that we've authorized pays for those hours, those services that they've done.
So this money is used to pay our DSPs.
Yes. In a nutshell, there you go.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go. Right. And then a portion of it, a smaller portion of it, goes to support the agency, possibly that
Correct.
Is kind of overseeing the services and
Right.
and works through all of that. How often do you get to work with DSPs? Do you get a chance very often?
A lot, not directly so much as there's a lot of emails, especially when, hey, my billing was rejected.
Oh, okay.
I get that one more often than I would like. But hey, sometimes things happen. We project the budgets. We don't have a crystal ball to see the future. Right. So things happen and change all the time. Right. So a number of times I'll get contacted by either an agency or an independent provider and say either, hey, my billing was rejected, or hey, I'm running out of hours and there's still 2 months left. What can we do? Right. So when that happens, I check with the individual's SSA, their Service and Support Administrator, and we try to say, okay, why are they short? Why are they running out? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's, they've had a lot more doctor appointments recently.
Sure.
Or it's like, they've really needed more help than we thought they were initially. So then we adjust the budget.
Right. So this is going to be the hardest question, I promise.
Okay.
Do you have any dogs?
I do.
Okay, so we got to talk about that.
Okay. I have currently just one dog. We had two. The older brother of the younger girl passed away a year ago. So Lily is 15.
Wow.
American Eskimo dog.
How big?
She's small.
Okay.
For an American Eskimo dog. A lot of fur, a lot of barking.
And do you have to pick up the fur, or do you have a robot vacuum that picks up the fur?
We vacuum it up frequently.
So thank you. I'll give you a chance to speak to DSPs. So what would you like to say to the DSPs that are listening today?
First off, thank you. Thank you. I wish there were more of you. The ones that we have, I really appreciate you hanging in there and continuing to do the tough work and the diligent work and all of the hours that you're being asked to do. Right. It's different now than it was when I started. When I started, there were plenty of DSPs and individuals who needed services could choose between 4 or 5 different DSPs. Which one did they like the best?
Right.
Now it's really, a lot of times individuals are like, I need one.
Right.
When can you get me one? And we're trying, But so that we really appreciate all the DSPs who are working with our folks. It's great, and I hope every one of them stays.
Yes. Well, thank you, DSPs, for listening. Thank you, Louis, for being here today.
You're welcome.
Hope you enjoyed yourself, and we'll chat with you in the future.
Great. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.